She is a character who is passionate about her careers as a gym leader and a model. She literally wears her
She got that Squirtle. Alright, what's up, y'all? It's me again, back with a new vid. We're watching best black characters in anime. Can I speak? Click subscribe, click the little bell, but do it on, the BFG symbol right next to my head right there. But hope y'all are doing good. Just get straight to it.
who's ready for story
Apparently,
time.
apparently, apparently, it makes you it helps you reach like 6'5". It makes you taller.
Let's go back to the time before I discovered how to do black representation in anime. I knew that having black people in anime was not required, but it was very much welcomed and
100%.
appreciated when it was done right. Because if you're going to portray black people in anime,
Ooh.
you've got to do it right. So I sat down to compile a
Oh, these are all good ones though. Yo, there's bad ones out here. These are all good. These
list
are all
of
good.
characters who are great examples of black representation in anime. And that brings us to today's
Afro
video, the
Samurai.
best black characters in anime. Okay, listen, hear me out on this one, because up next we have
Yoruichi?
Yoruichi Shihoen. Okay, now I know Yoruichi might not be black, but if you go
We know why you picked her. Best character is number one, Yoruichi. She's not even black, he says.
online right now and look up black people in anime, I guarantee you every list is gonna have Yoruichi on it. Even though she might not be black, I think it's fair that we consider her the honorary black person. As a black person
Like
watching
Knuckles.
anime, you see all these characters and none of them look like you, not in the slightest. So whenever you do see a black character or a dark-skinned character, your brain immediately jumps to the conclusion that hey, they're
That's
black.
one of us.
And that's how most people view Yoruichi. Even though she might not be black, she held it down as an honorary black person. So Yoruichi is gonna get a honorable mention, but I really want to give this spot to Owetsu and Lily the X-Axis. Look at these two handsome brothers right here. Man, that boy Kubo was cooking with these two. Okay, so I know Nessa isn't technically an
Nessa?
anime character, but I'm gonna let it slide since Pokemon has an anime and she's in one of the episodes.
Oh, I can't lie, I never watched Pokemon though. I
So
wouldn't know.
Nessa, here's your spot, baby girl. First of all, she has a banger design, one of the best designs in all of Pokemon.
What's she doing the splits for? What's she doing splits for? What's she doing splits for? We're catching Pokemon.
It's a design that fits well into the Pokemon universe, and it perfectly represents her character.
I like the
She's
colors.
a gym leader of Galar, and she's a supermodel. She is a character who is passionate about her careers as a gym leader and a model. She literally wears
She got that Squirtle.
her passion all over her body. Pokemon has had black characters before and after Nessa, but Nessa has undoubtedly done it the best. Up next, we have Ojiro Aden from Haikyuu.
Y'all watch Haikyuu?
Now, Ojiro stands out from the rest of the Haikyuu cast because he's the only black character in the entire anime. Now, his design might not be unique, but his name is. He even had two white twins obsessed over him because of how unique his name is. And yes, that is canon. What's also unique about him is that he
They actually give this nigga lip to him. They give him extra outline for his lip. They said give him them dick sucking lips.
he's one of the top 5 aces in all of Haikyuu, which if you don't know what that is, that basically means he's one of the best players in the entire series. Ojiro might not be a very important character in Haikyuu, but with his status as a top 5 player in all of Haikyuu,
He just got that niggery athleticism.
Special and threatening.
Watch, of course he's gonna jump over him. Watch. I never
this
even.
is a top 5 player in the nation. That right there is an example of black excellence. Alright, up next we have my boy Killick Rung from Soul Eater. Now,
I just look like Fire Force. Am I tripping?
Absolutely love this guy.
It looks like Fire
Everything
Force, but like
about him,
old.
I just love. First of all, he has a really cool design. Even though it's very simple, it's still a really cool and especially very black design.
What kind of haircut is
power
that
set,
though?
arguably the coolest power set in all of anime. He is a fire and lightning boxer. Let that sink in. He has boxing gloves that allow him to control the elements of fire and lightning. You are not running hands with him. But he's more than just a cool character, he's also a very important character. First of all, he is a top
What he
student
do?
at the DWMA, one of the top, strongest students in the entire series. But sadly, we don't really get to see him play that big of a role in the anime. He has like, what, 2 minutes of screen time? But
Ever?
once we go to the manga, that's where he gets done justice. Now,
Who's
I'm not gonna say too much about
those?
Killikrung in the manga. All I gotta say is 2 words. Dual
Goated?
Blickies. Yeah, that boy Killikrung is him. Alright, up next we have Dutch from Black Lagoon.
Is Blicky a word? Dual Blicky? I guess 3 syllables,
First of
two
all,
words.
let's appreciate my boy's design. The rounded glasses, the
But he
bald
looked like my
ass head.
uncle.
This reminds me of my uncle. But what I
He
really
looks like my uncle, bro. No. He.
like about Dutch is how his character design and personality fits well into the Black Lagoon universe. He's got a dangerous design, and that's because he's a dangerous man who is willing to kill anyone as long as the job requires it. But also at the same time, he's not gonna kill recklessly. He's not a monster. He's a human with standards. And
Yeah,
at
sure,
the end
bro.
of the day, that is what we want in a good character. For them to feel like a real human.
Oh, he's
Up
that
next,
close
we
to a
have
woman.
Tosen from Bleach, one
Bleach?
of the most prominent black characters in all of anime. First of all, we gotta mention his design. Look how drippy my man is.
He got
A
the
Soul
covered
Reaper, bruh.
eyes.
I'm calling him the Drip Reaper. And unlike a lot of other
Like
characters on this
Gojo.
list, he has a character arc. I love how morally deep and complex his backstory is. Like, the only reason he joined the Soul Society is out of revenge. He also had a pretty big role in the story and played a huge part in multiple characters' developments, such as Kanamura and Hisagi. So Tosen, you definitely deserve your spot as one of the best black characters in all of anime.
Alright, he's valid.
Up next, we have Michiko Melandro from Michiko and Hatchin.
They got fine shit.
Now, I recently found out about Michiko. I didn't even know that Michiko and Hatchin was an anime, but we gotta give her a spot on this
Do you put on a list? Michiko Hatchin? I might need to write that down. We're
list
watching that.
because frankly she earned it. First of all, she is one of the most prominent Afro Latino characters in all of anime, and she has a great design, all horny aside. I mean, come on. She's based
Serving what? Yo, don't clip this, but serving cunt. That's what she's doing.
off
Serving
elite,
nothing
but
but it,
looks
bro.
aside, Michiko is actually a really interesting character. From the beginning of the anime, she's portrayed as this hot, badass character, but
Couldn't be
by
my
the end
ass,
of
so.
it, she's a lot deeper than what you would think from a 22 episode
poor?
anime. Throughout the anime, we see her character experience many ups and downs, and by the end of the anime, she is a completely new character. She feels like a real person that I can go outside and interact with. I'm not gonna talk too much about her character.
I'll be too
so you
scared to
need go
talk
watch
to
the
her.
anime right now. And last but certainly not least, we have
Afro
Afro
Samurai?
Samurai. Now, I think it's pretty fair to say that Afro Samurai deserves the #1 spot on this list. I mean, come on, he's the first ever black anime protagonist. Look at the design, amazing and completely outrageous. How is that hair fucking possible? He does lose a couple of points for being a pretty basic character. I mean, his whole character arc is based
just
around
really strong.
revenge, and he doesn't even say much during the anime. But when he does talk, he is voiced by the legendary actor himself, Nick Fury. There's really not much I can say about Afro besides he is the godfather of black anime characters, and he just oozes cool. He just radiates awesomeness.
This
And that's
aura.
why I love Afro Samurai.
Alright, y'all. That's 3 others to
Amongst
it.
all
What else is this? Ranking every captain in Bleach. But nah, we're not watching that. I'll see you on the next one. What's your favorite part of the video? Like, comment, subscribe. On the way to 100, actually. We're basically there. Alright, I'll see you all next one. Peace.